And here's the second part of the 16th canto of the Dancer's Craft. We left the guests up at the third floor windows, looking down at the field below, awaiting the benefit performance by Momix. I'm sorry I don't have pictures, but the charity was clever. They asked for exclusivity in all forms whatsoever. 16 almost naked dancers at the source of every ray in the circle sown with clover, like living statues stay frozen till the signal comes. And saying private prayers, they move along the marigolds, misting gasoline from sprayers. A pause, and then it's fire, and 16 poised igniters all squeeze the little triggers of their plastic butane lighters, and 16 rapid fuses in a center-seeking whoosh find Moses in the middle of another burning bush. He roars, the wildly flaming rays surround him where he stands at the heart of the sun he's planted with his own and some Mexican hands. In one converging motion, the dancers all rush in to bathe themselves in firelight and let the fires lick their skin. The blazes burn 2 minutes. The blight is surely toast. The embers glow and sparkle at the mixtex and the host. Up at the third floor windows, the guests are first aghast that anyone would torch his field or it would burn so fast. "Oh my God," said some of the ladies. "Jesus," said some of the men. And a voice called, "Moses, Moses, could we please see that again?" The fire marshal never knew, though he has known in the past. The neighbors, used to fires, didn't call, and it didn't last. The troupe and the dancer arsonist, with a twinkle in his eye, rejoined the party to applause for a piece of apple pie. There's nothing like a dose of Momix mixed with wine to take the edges off self-restraint, and in consequence, many guests increase their pledges. Then goodbyes, and the season is over. Before long, there's a chill in the air. The moon is a fading flower, and the lawn shows its silver hair. But nature never ceases. Every force evolves a form. One seed so far increases till each seed head is a swarm. A twisted Russian mammoth is a chalky human skull, and other suns so swollen that they're hemispherical. Some discs are perfect circles, with row on spinning row of rhombuses apportioned in the golden ratio. For the dancer, mad for beauty, each flower is an icon, whose light divine he gathers in forever with his Nikon. The memory in his little Mac fills often to the core. Instead of tapes or chips, he now throws hard drives in the drawer. Mega, giga, terabytes of images and words, 100 movies of the wind, his conversations with the birds. It's all preserved in silicon, the amber of the age, and in more user-friendly form in the ink on this very page. An early snowfall whitens the fields and gives the flowers hoods and cloaks like holy men in an ancient book of hours. But Cynthia, in black and fog, stalks through the fields like the reaper. The photo's on Ann Leary's blog, and the dark is getting deeper. November comes, and in Milan, a gallery wants a show. The dancer has 12,000 shots, not to mention his video. He wishes he could show them all or merge them into one. The gallery wants 24, which is easier said than done. A day in complete isolation, selecting the few from the plenty, but no one surprised when the dancer comes out with 12,020. The fact is, he was making more and still more pictures of the bees by playing and overlaying and capturing HDVs. The next 2 weeks are agony, but helped by many voices and shots of sugar-free Red Bull, the dancer makes his choices. Meanwhile, he hasn't been changing the water in his vases, and when visitors enter the dining room, there is anguish on their faces. The flower heads are drying, but their stalks are slowly rotting in liquid that's fermenting with foam until it's clotting. It's all part of the natural cycle, which must end in death and decay. You and I would have changed that water. Moses, brews it another day. Then it's poured like a benediction on forsythia bushes below. When they blossom profusely in April, never doubt what strange milk made them grow. December, Italy and Spain, and once again to Greece, where Holland is awaiting him to fit the final piece in the puzzle of the dancer's poem. Never mind, it's been 26 years since he scrawled on some yellow paper some verses and asked for veneers. Moses, is there anything you'd like to add or subtract? No? And may I use some of your pictures? By all means, but you choose. It's my final act. Mine too. The end.